Let's bring out my friend. He is the Oxford professor and a renowned atheist whose latest book is The Greatest Show on Earth, The Evidence for Evolution. The great Richard Dawkins is here. Professor, how you doing? Hello, everybody. Well, as I said in the monologue, it is so fortuitous that you are here on this day, the day after they found this great find. It must be the work of God. But you must be jumping up and down, because this is what you've devoted your life to, evolutionary biology, and here they found this new species from 4.4 million years ago. How is that possible if the Earth is only 10,000 years old?
It's called Ardipithecus ramidus. It's about 4.4 billion years ago, and as you say... Billion. What did I say?
Billion. It's...
Million.
It's 4.4 million or billion?
Million.
Million, yes.
Isn't that what I said?
I hope so. I was testing you.
Okay, 4.4 million years, which is a bit older than Lucy, about 3 million years.
Right.
Which was Lucy is a slightly more complete fossil. It's kind of getting on towards the common ancestor with chimpanzees, which lived about 6 or 7 million years ago. So it's not the common ancestor. It's too recent for that.
But the Darwin deniers always say we don't have enough intermediary species in the fossil history. Does this help that?
Of course. I mean, that was true when Darwin himself lived. There weren't any. But they still say, show us the missing link. Where's your missing link? And there are quite a few of them now. And
right.
Ardipithecus is just one of a great troop of them which have been found.
So, explain this to me. I mean, we all evolved, and we all have the same brain, basically, now. So how can some of us believe in this, not believe in, we shouldn't say that, because we don't believe in this, it's the truth. We studied this, and it's scientific evidence. But how can some people feel this way about it, and then there are at least half of America who thinks the world was created by a man in a cloud in 6 days who then needed to rest. I love that. He's so powerful he can create the universe, but then he's pooped. I mean, how can we have the same brain?
I'm sorry to say we don't have the same brain. I mean, there's great variation. One of the main principles of the Darwinian theory is plenty of variation for natural selection to work on. And there's sure enough plenty of variation in brain power. All the way from Einstein on the one hand to Sarah Palin at the other.
Okay, so America, you come here to, plug your book, and I hope you like our country, but we are a dumber country with this kind of stuff. But I understand that Europe is getting more like America in this way.
Polls show that
Polish people?
Gallup poll, or equivalent, shows that 18% of the British people think it takes 1 month for the Earth to orbit the Sun. Get that? And 28% of the British people think that humans walked with dinosaurs. 28% of the British people get their science from the Flintstones, in other words.
And it really is, Europe is becoming Americanized. First they got the food, and now they got the stupidity.
Well, it's looking a bit like that, I'm sorry to say.
And Mormons, I always thought Mormonism was too batshit to catch on here in a big way. But, Glenn Beck, I don't think people realize this. Glenn Beck is a Mormon. Yeah. And I think Mormonism actually could be the new hot religion because, Americans, those kind of Americans love that because it makes Christianity American. Jesus is from Missouri in Mormonism. I'm not making this up, right?
Well, Joseph Smith made it up in the 19th century.
Right.
And he made it up in 17th century English, although writing in the 19th century. I mean, it's got charlatan written absolutely all over it, and how it could possibly have caught on and still be going strong and getting stronger, and even having candidates for president.
Mitt Romney
is
a candidate for president.
Yeah.
And Glenn Beck is a candidate for Thorazine. But let me move on.